Your heart sings first. It leads you to create the dream notes spontaneously. This sitar starts talking to you then. Moods of an artist would lead him to create the perfect tunes with elegance and ecstasy. The joy of a morning Bhairavi or an ever-fresh Lalit. The color of nature will direct how to express it and which raga is to be played. The world of music to Nikhil began here, in this house at Linton Street, an early locality of cultural commoners in Kolkata.
আমার ঠাকুরদা বাবা এরা সবই গান বাজনা করতেন, তবে শখে গান বাজনা করতেন। সেই দেখে শুনতে 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 আমার খুব ইচ্ছে হলো যে একটু সেতার বাজাই।
And Nikhil was fascinated by some legendary gurus like Ustad Mushtaq Ali Khan, Pandit Radhika Mohan Moitra, and Pandit Birendra Kishore Rai Chaudhary, who were responsible for much of his early training. This didn't satisfy the hunger of Nikhil's quest for a new sitar style. He was in search of a new guru, a new path which could lead him to the purest entity of musical spirit, one who could be able to make his music more perfect, more sonorous than ever before, to put more life into his life. At last he found the man of his heart. Nikhil journeyed through the path which led to Maihar. Nikhil found a place in Maihar to live in an akhara, a joint for nomadic musicians, in the serene environs, within the lap of a forestry resort surrounded by greens and hills. Nikhil got such a place where he could obediently concentrate on his musical practices. It is amazing how the young Nikhil practiced for hours here, where the listeners were none other than the aspects of nature and greenish loneliness all around. Nature thus welcomed Nikhil's musical resonance. Amazing how he carried his sitar, passing through the bushy pathways on his memorable journeys to Baba's faraway house. Baba housed at Madina Bhavan in the small city of Maihar in Madhya Pradesh. Elements of creative pursuits turned Nikhil to start a life anew. Music, for Nikhil, was a part of self-realization. This he learned from Baba himself. In Nikhil's own words, his musical moods reached their highest peaks only after he got his training from Baba Allauddin. Baba was a ruthless disciplinarian, and his very strict training helped to make Nikhil an extraordinary sitar performer. Ustad Allauddin Khan was passing on not only playing techniques, but the musical knowledge and approach of the Maihar Gharana. Yet there was a definite trend in his teaching to infuse the sitar and sarod with the bean baj aesthetic of the Rudra veena, surbahar and sursringar. Long, elaborate alap built on intricate mir work. Nikhil Banerjee's first appearance after this retreat at the Tansen Music Conference in Calcutta in December 1954 was enthusiastically received. But all these came together in Nikhil Banerjee when he became a disciple and co-performer of Ustad Ali Akbar Khan, as desired by Baba Allauddin. The Jugalbandis played together in those times are milestone performances. A new style in Nikhil's sitar was thus developed, which later helped him to create some of his masterpieces. Around 1950, Banerjee attended a conference where the great Khayal singer Ustad Amir Khan performed. Amir Khan remained a lifelong influence and a source of inspiration to Nikhil. In developing his own musical ideas based on the Mir Khandi style, he credited Amir Khan Sahab for throwing a new light on the concept of music and opening up a new horizon with its immense possibilities. Robert Palmer of the New York Times wrote of Pandit Banerjee's Carnegie Hall performance in 1985. The extraordinary fluidity and assurance of his rhythmic ideas and phrasing set a pace and a standard that would have left most of the international stars of Indian music far behind. That was to take him to all corners of the world. He also joined his sitar classes at the Ali Akbar College of Music in San Francisco.
Many people, they just mistake this thing that Indian music also improvisation and jazz music also improvisation. But Indian music is improvised under very, very strict rule and discipline. Suppose you play a fixed composition or Govt, on that you are improvising is correct. But you know how you will improvise, that's the point. So first you start with a short time, but you know there is some discipline, you know, that system you have to follow very strictly.
Yes.
Suppose this what she has played just now, the composition is based on 16 beats or 3 tal.
Yes.
So you first, you know, after playing the Govt, you play only the 8 beats tan start, different type, different combination and permutation in a short space. Then gradually, you know, make it longer space. First, you know, take like half octave, then you take full 1 octave, then gradually you go towards 2 full octaves. Each time, you know, you play tan, then you have to come back to Govt.
Nikhil could not resist taking lessons from Allauddin's daughter, Annapurna Devi, even at the age of 46, when he had already proved himself as a sitarist of the highest caliber.
একটা রাগকে বাজাবার সময় আমাদের যেমন আছে পুজো করবার সময় যেমন আমরা আবাহন করি, বলি সেটা তো একটা কাঠের বা পাথরের বা মাটির একটা মূর্তি, কিন্তু তার মধ্যে প্রাণ প্রতিষ্ঠা করা, তো তার জন্যে ধ্যান দরকার হয় আর আবাহন করতে হয়, এসো তুমি বসো এখানে, তুমি স্থায়ী হও এখানে। তো সেই রকম বাজাবার আগে কোনো রাগকে সেইভাবে আবাহন করার নিয়ম এটা হওয়া উচিত।
It was perhaps an early daybreak. The slate-colored canvas was ready to narrate a life full of music. A lilting sitar melody might come out from the Jodhpur Park House of Kolkata, the latterly retreat of Nikhil. Here he lived with a feel of heaven, with his family and music. A soft-spoken person, he did not cut any discs during his lifetime. Even the Padma Bhushan title was awarded posthumously